them know. See, I'm a conservative Christian. I'm a Christian, right? And yeah, it's okay that if we can get along as long as you're also, if you're conservative, we can get along. What are
Well,
you? Are you a liberal?
I would consider myself to be an anarchist. I don't believe in any forms of government, but that's an entirely different conversation. I perceive all forms of government are corrupt, but that's a different
Correct.
conversation.
Correct. I agree.
And
So an
so is the idea
anarchist.
of law. Entirely different.
So under anarchy, it would be the strongest tyrant would win. So you actually are a communist because there's really no such thing as anarchy.
Well, what I'm saying, let's put it in simple terms. What I'm saying when you ask me what's my view on the political, do I pick left or right? And I said, well, I don't view any of those. So if I had to pick a term to call myself, I would call myself an anarchist. I believe in individual liberties of the person. Somebody shouldn't be forced to do something because the state tells them to. But again, that's an entirely different conversation off from the Bible. But that's the answer I gave you based on your question. Because I don't want to lie and say I'm part of the right or the left, if you get what I'm saying.
All right, I'm part of the right.
Hell, you're welcome to believe that. So we'll move on.
Right, and now I kind of want to divert back to the politics because all politics means is public. So to say that, I don't really get it. It's just public opinion about, just public things, events. That's all it is. And I just happen to side with the right side. You're telling me that you side with the Communist Party.
Well, when did I say that? I don't recall saying that.
So what do you think happens under anarchy? The government falls, then who takes over? Well, whoever has the most guns. So facto, the tyrant would take over and establish communism. There's no such thing as anarchy. Explain one anarchist government that's around right now.
I mean, shit.
There's no such thing as it. You're believing in things that's not even real. Anarchy's not even real. So why are you believing in fake stuff?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me correct you real quick. So, could you prove to me how government exists? What is government exactly? Can you explain that to me? Like say for instance, let's give a hypothetical. If I was to steal $100 from you, that would be called stealing, right? But however, if I was a politician and I tax you, that same money I took from you, it's technically stealing, but I called it taxation. So would you
because I gave you permission to do it. The difference is
you gave me permission to do it.
Yes. I gave the politician permission. Yes.
Wait, so let me understand this. So you gave the politicians permission to steal from you?
Yes.
That got to be the stupidest thing I've heard all day.
Taxes are not permission. Yes.
Wait, so let me understand this. So you gave the politicians permission to steal from you?
Yes.
That got to be the stupidest thing I've heard all day.
Taxes are not stealing. Taxes go for schools.
Taxes are not stealing. Hold on a second. Let me correct you. Taxes are not stealing. Well, what if I was to take $100 out of your paycheck without asking you if I could do that? You call that stealing, right?
No. Not if you're the government.
But if I as a man was to do it, it would be stealing. But if a group called government does it, it's now not stealing.
How do you steal from yourself? The government represents the people. You are a person.
Dude, you're not. Wait, so you believe the U.S. government and the wicked politicians in it? Oh, and Barack Obama back when he was in office, so they were representing you. Satan was representing you.
Not all of them were wicked.
Donald
Trump is conservative.
Hey, look, my friend. You are deep. Look, you are deep, but I am Challenger deep. You're deep, but I'm Challenger deep. Inside joke. So wait a second. So when Barack Obama was in office, he was Satan apparently, right? So he was representing you, just like you said. He was representing you when he was in office then, because he was the president, right? And he said they're for the people.
I mean, back when I wasn't very old back then,
but he was still Satan, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've yeah. I mean, it's like a conspiracy that I believe. So
wait. Hey, brother, look, I'm not trying to make funny, but I really want you to acknowledge this. You just agreed, again, according to you, Barack Obama is Satan. So you just agreed that Satan was representing you.
Yes, because I believe in America, right?
Again, according to you, Barack Obama is Satan. So you just agreed that Satan was representing you.
Yes,
I mean, do you
because I
really
believe
believe
in
that?
America, right?
But where in the Bible does it speak about America?
Well, I mean, I was a teenager. It's not like I had a I'm 30 years old now, and I'm like now just
Well,
starting to
well, well,
comprehend
well,
politics. Back
all
when
the
I
things
was
that
a kid, back when I was a kid, yeah, I wanted to vote for Obama, but I wasn't old enough. But I would have because I was brainwashed because the liberals target young people at colleges and they brainwash people. So yes, I was brainwashed by the radical left. Guess what?
just
They're
for the
still
record,
brainwashing people.
just for the record, I'm speaking for myself, right? Not to put myself on a pedestal, but I've been teaching like this on YouTube since I was 14, and I've been saying all the stuff I'm saying now since I was 12, right? So I've been around for a number of years, in this truth, as I would call it. But anyway, I find that amusing that you agree that when Barack Obama was in office, he was representing you as the devil himself. I mean, is it just me or does anybody else find that weird? As a Christian, you say that Satan represented you. I mean, come on.
Because I was led astray. I believe Barack Obama, when he said he was going to do the right thing, that he was, and he lied to the people. And I was like 15 years old back then. And I was like, yeah, I want a black president. I want to end racism because I
Okay,
believe the
let me
lie
understand.
that the radical left perpetuated. There's no systemic
Let's use code
racism.
language. Let's use
It
code
was
language.
actually racist to vote for Obama because he was black. That was actually racist.
All right, all right. Well, hold on.
Perpetuated. There's no systemic
Let's use code
racism.
language. Let's use
It
code
was
language.
actually racist to vote for Obama because he was black. That was actually racist.
All right, all right. Well, hold on a second. Well, I would figure the other way. People wouldn't vote for him because they don't want a black president. I would view that as racist, not the other way around. But anyway, I digress. So hold on a second. Oh shit! Now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Just so we don't get the stream taken down, let's use code language. I call the thing that happened in 2020. I call it the Corolla. We got to use code language. That's how I do it on my page. So you mean to tell me that the politicians that mandated everybody to put a mask on their face and go get a jabby jab in the arm, you mean to tell me that those people were serving the people, but yet now you have people 3 years later, young healthy athletes dropping over dead after these things? You mean to tell me that they were representing the people by
If
giving
you're
people the
scared of YouTube, if you're scared of censorship on YouTube, why don't you just delete YouTube and go to X, wherever Elon Musk he spent
okay.
$45 billion to give you free speech, and
Okay, and
he
here's what
did
you don't
it.
know.
Now
Is
Disney
I've been
don't
doing
like him,
YouTube
Apple
for
Music don't
7
like him,
years.
but guess what? No, I think any man who says, "Oh, at risk of getting censored," grow a set of balls, my dude. Say fuck
And,
YouTube like I do, and if they delete you, why don't you get your ass on Twitter and fight these people and grow a set of
okay,
balls for free
and here,
speech?
okay, could somebody shut him up for a second? Here's what you don't know. My YouTube account's been taken down about 6 times now, and I keep coming back and talk about the same
How
thing.
many
So
times
your
your
whole
Twitter
rant
account
there
been
literally
deleted?
holds no weight just off of that fact right there. Does anyone else want to chime into this conversation? I mean, you can't be telling me that you all believe in nonsense this guy is saying. It's like nobody else has anything to say about this. Come on.
No, it's just that we've been enjoying it, to be honest. And he keeps interrupting you. So
I
it's
mean,
just
hell, if you guys want, I can come back another time. You know where to find me. Look me up. End Time Teacher. You can find me on YouTube. The same
Yeah,
icon on
because you're
YouTube.
too scared to use the X because people would put a stop to your shit like I am.
No,
no,
the
no.
reason I don't use those is because the government uses them to spy on people. Maybe you didn't know about. It's like, seriously, did you not know about that? That the government uses things like that? Like, here's another thing. You guys were talking about the iPhones earlier before I
I
hopped on.
want the government to
Do you
spy
know?
on me. I
Let
hope
me
to give my
let me
information to
finish.
everybody and tell them MC Nemesis is on Amazon Music. You know why? Because I make a shit ton of money then. I hope the government takes all my info and says and puts it out that everywhere on every nook and cranny of the street that MC Nemesis is on Amazon Music. I hope they do that.
Hey, let me say this, MC Nemesis. I do got to give you this. Even though we've been hard on each other, I got to give you credit, man. I respect you that you were able to have a conversation with me, and it was relatively friendly. A lot of people are not able to do that. So even though we disagree, I do got to give you respect that you were able to have a conversation with me.
It's
once
because I
again,
believe in freedom of speech in American, brother. 45 billion Elon spent. Get off YouTube. Get on X.
Yo,
all right,
ET. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. MC Nemesis, you enjoyed the conversation, but I felt like he interrupted too much, and I didn't really get to hear what you were saying as well.
you're talking about him or me?
Him.
Are you saying he was interrupting me or I was interrupting him?
Yeah, that's what I said.
But
yeah,
I'm saying I'm still confused. I don't know if you were talking about him interrupting me or the other way around. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm talking about him interrupting you.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I certainly noticed that, but I'm skilled with having conversations with people. Been doing this for years, so I let things slide sometimes. So yeah, but again, I
I
enjoyed the
wasn't interrupting
conversation.
him, but all right.
Anybody else have anything else you want to ask me before I drop off? Because I do gotta get going. So I can take one more question if anybody got something.
Follow me on X, and we'll have some more conversation on X.
But once again, man, I told you I don't have that because I perceive that the government's using that to get information. So I haven't used social
But
media
yet
like
YouTube's
that
fine,
since
right.
you have to use something, right? So I'm not going to use 10. I'd rather use one social media app compared to using 10 of them at
All
a
right,
time.
brother.
You
Well,
get
when
what I'm saying?
YouTube, well, enjoy censored speech. I'm going to go to X and free speech.
I mean, sure, you're welcome to do that. If that floats your boat, then you go
And
for
keep
that.
talking about how you can't talk about stuff like at the risk of getting censored. So I ain't got to worry about that on X.
Hey, Nemesis dude.
Yeah, but he's just saying.
You're
He's just
literally
trying
They
lying
ain't got
on me.
no balls,
You're
bro.
literally
That's what's
lying
wrong with
because
them.
I told you I lost 6 channels due to censorship, and I am clearly shadow
I
banned
asked how
because my
many
stuff
X
gets 50
accounts.
views compared to a year ago where it gets 400.
I'm not even talking about your Twitter accounts because that's before Elon. How many X accounts have been deleted?
I only had one of them years ago that I deleted myself because I didn't want to use that anymore.
It's time
So
to stop YouTube. It's time to stop
for
using it.
reasonable people, the only way you can contact me is on my own personal Discord server or at my own personal Gmail address. That's the
Discord's
only
run
way
by
you
the
can contact
Chinese
me.
spying on them. Don't go to Discord. Do not go to Discord or TikTok. It's run by Tencent. Look it up. BlackRock,
But
Tencent,
you
they
don't.
are
Wait a
spying on
second.
you.
So
And not
you
only
don't
that, there's
mind.
a bunch of
Whoa,
pedophiles on Discord.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. So MC Nemesis, you don't have a problem with the Chinese government. You have a problem with that, but you don't have a problem with your own government spying on you. I mean, that's cognitive dissonance right there, man.
Why would
Come
I?
on.
That's the Americans. I trust
Wait. So
Americans.
you don't care. Well, hold on a second. So you don't your own government spying on you. I mean, that's cognitive dissonance right there, man.
Why would
Come
I?
on.
That's the Americans. I trust
So
Americans.
you don't care. Well, hold on a second. So you don't care if your government's spying on you. You have nothing to say about it. You don't feel any
I
way.
don't think that they should, but I know they will.
But you don't have a problem with that though, because you said it's America. So America stands for that. So I can't do nothing. I mean, is that not what you said?
How are you going to stop the FBI from spying on people?
I mean, you can't. But I'm saying it's hypocrisy. How you'll have a problem with the
I
government?
mean, I want to. Yes, I want to. If you want to stop the FBI, vote for Donald Trump, and he'll eliminate the deep state.
All right, let me ask you a
FBI was
question.
made by the Democrats, Joe Biden and his party.
Okay, are you reasonable? Let's just say the Chinese government is spying on you. What exactly are they going to do to you living, let's say, 1,000,000
I
miles
think
away?
that you're unreasonable because you refuse to use X.
That was a good question. ETT.
Yeah. It's like, think about that. So if you're so scared of the Chinese government, what the hell are they going to do to you 1,000,000 miles away? But you're not scared about the U.S. government that can have special ops break in your window in the middle of the night and take you and your family. You don't have a problem with that, though, right?
Why would they do that? We have laws in place preventing them from doing that.
What's this guy, Richard Snowden or something like that? You can look him up. But yo,
we have
I gotta
laws in place
I gotta
preventing
get going. I
yes,
appreciate
I agree.
the
There's
conversation, but I
corruption.
gotta
That's why
get
you
going.
got to vote for Donald Trump. Get rid of the deep state.
All right, that's cool. But hey, I gotta get going. Thanks for the conversation. All right.
Keep being scared. Get nowhere with people like that. And I don't mean it's not helpful that you're like, oh, you were interrupted. No, I wasn't.
You was.
I'm supposed to let him go on these 10-minute tangents? No.
You need to just relax a little.